Do you know CPR?
Wait, it's not that type of emergency. CPR, or the cost per read, looks at how much a book adds value to the reader's life, comparing the cost to how many times they're reading the book. That's when you have a book that comes to your house like this and ends up looking like this. When children choose to read a book again and again, it exposes them to the same new vocabulary words. This means that they build their understanding of the word itself and they become confident enough to use it in their own conversational language. The value of this book is astronomical for the reader. Or even when you start to have flaps that get separated from their book with little hands who are too curious for their own good. And if this ever gets a little extreme, don't forget that we have a lifetime replacement policy. Cost per read is just one way that you're adding value with books to your home. You can also have a great value when you're searching for books by looking for combined volumes or collections, because those are going to save money by getting a larger quantity at one time to reduce your initial investment in quality books for your family. Let's also consider the million-word gap. Have you heard of this? The million-word gap is a term that describes how many more vocabulary words kids are exposed to when their parents read to them. Young children whose parents read to them 5 books a day enter kindergarten having heard nearly 1.4 million more words than kids whose parents never read to them. That's incredible. Let's take a look at some more numbers. At 5 years old, kids who are never read to have about 4,500 words in their vocabulary. If they're read to 1 to 2 times per week, they have 63,000 words in their vocabulary. But how does that increase with 5 books a day? We see a jump to 1,483,000 words. What? Man, I am so fired up about this. I don't need a chair, I'm gonna stand. So let's do a little bit of recap. Know your CPR. Is this book one that's going to be read again and again by your family? If so, that's a yes. Consider the million-word gap. How many times are you reading to your family? Are you continuing to reading to them as they grow older? That is vital. That is something you can do. You can change just by creating a new habit for your family's lifestyle. Look for combined volumes and collections to really increase the value, the bang for your buck, for all of the books you can fit into your home library. And if you're looking for some more bookshelves, I recommend Facebook Marketplace for a really good find. Happy reading!